What did you curse him with? Oh, the orc.
Yeah, it's got extreme range, so you can use it from really far away.
Oh yeah.
I also got the orc nice and far forward, so it's Rhyme Fire or Bane Fire. Sorry, can be used later. Most of these units don't have a ton of resistance when they're not guarding, so once they start attacking, the Bane Fire will just tear them into pieces.
Yeah.
Both my heroes are actually in the fight, so I can't cast their spells without... Well, lit someone on fire. Guy lit on fire. He lit on fire with a musket, because this guy's inflict immolation. Cool. Anyways, I think it's about to be your turn. Yep.
Yep.
Should hurry up and trying to keep these to like 30-minute videos, although 25 would be better. If I can, like, you know, below that magical 30 where it's a 29, 59 video. I think, you know, it's just like $9.99. It's just psychological shenanigans of if people see the number 30, they're less likely to watch it if it's 2 seconds less than 30 minutes. Maybe people are wise that by this point. I don't know. I'll just do whatever I can to build my channel. Because at some point I'll need to supplement SSI. If I can finish processing of that. With,
I don't think my Axeman can get anywhere near this turn.
The point is channels to make money and have a political voice. So your Axemen, you were saying? You don't think they can close yet?
Yeah. They're pretty slow. They can only move 4 tiles.
Oh, where'd you get the Civic Guards from again? You have 2 of them.
I think I hired them from an inn, the inn near the city.
Oh, yeah, and they're both really cheap to maintain. Good cannon fodder. Sheer numbers.
Yeah.
And say flanking for your better units mostly. That's what they're good for. This cavalry can move 6 tiles.
Can I take a shot at that cavalry with my Civic Guard?
You could, if you want the Civic Guard to get murdered by cavalry charge.
I can put a Dwarf Axeman next to it. In front of it.
Yeah, you can do that. Dwarf Axeman, especially if they're in guard mode, will easily stand up to cavalry.
Can I shoot? I really wish there was an undo movement button, so I could see if I'll have range or not. I mean, I guess I can do the math.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range.
I have no idea which units you're even looking at moving. There's so many, and it doesn't show me what you're...
How do I... The Human Civic Guard and the Dwarf Axeman on the left side.
For me, that's at the top of the map. Okay. So for you, that's the left. I'll rotate my screen so to your frame of reference. I'm assuming that's top left for you.
Well, right now I've got this, the flank that goes Human Civic Guard, Dwarf Axeman, Axeman, Vampire Spider Baby. I've got that at the bottom of my screen.
Oh, that's the bottom of your screen. Okay.
Yeah, and the Human Civic Guard's on the left.
Yeah. Okay, I'm rotated so I can see the same frame.
So if I move this guy up to here, that should be... Let me turn on grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he's standing behind that tree, can he shoot the cavalry? Like if my Human Civic Guard moves 2 tiles to the right and 3 tiles forward, is that in range? I mean, it should be in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know if having all those... Can he shoot over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like...
You can shoot anything that's 5 tiles. Anything within 5 tiles he can shoot. He might have a line of sight penalty, but he can shoot it.
Right.
Always.
Right. He will have a line of sight penalty, though. Oh, so I guess that's not good, because to ignore the line of... Okay, okay. So
And a
to not
range
get a line of
penalty.
sight penalty.
So you're
Yeah,
probably,
so that
you're not getting a
wouldn't
direct
even be worth
shot
it, would it?
with the crossbow. At range, you're probably looking at line of sight, long range. Oof, 1/4 and then
Hmm.
half. You're looking at 1/8 damage. You're looking at like 2 damage.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even worth it.
Yeah, might not be. Although, I mean, the cavalry are probably gonna join it with the long swords and maybe racing towards my hero or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Hero's got resurgence and frozen flames, so I'm not terribly worried about that. And it's a warlord, so she's armored and she has a shield.
Yeah.
And very, very nasty melee attacks right now. 22.
So should I just focus on advancing in a safe manner and not... Well, I guess I can make the shot anyway, because I've got nothing better to do, right?
Well, I try not to tell you what to do, but I would suggest aggressive actions because if you hold back, they're just going to come and rush my units anyways. Like my units
Okay.
are really far forward, so you might as well move yours to
And if
support.
I lose a civic guard, it doesn't matter anyway, right?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. I mean, I got cheetahs; they got incredible mobility. If they pounce, there's very little chance of losing. It's just how much damage things are going to
Yeah.
take. As long as you don't move like a civic guard unsupported and cavalry murder them. You know, if you support them with axemen and stuff, they'll be fine. They're not completely incapable in melee. They do 8 damage
1,
melee
2,
strike.
3, 4, 5. Okay. So, ask. Okay. I'm gonna move him forward slowly. He'll be able to shoot if I just move him straight forward, right? I
Uh,
think.
yeah, you should be able to get in range. You might consider shooting the priest instead of the horses. The
Oh.
priest is squishier. You might also consider using
Hmm.
the dwarves as a kind of shield, although, well, actually, you're not going to be
They
able to
don't
get the
have quite
dwarves.
enough movement.
It's true.
The dwarf can only move to the top right of where the Civic Guard currently is.
Yep. If
I don't think I can get a shot on the priests that won't be line of sight penaltied. Although, I wonder if I can get a shot on either of them without line of sight penalties. No, I should be able to hit the cavalry without line of sight penalties.
Honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about getting close enough turn. What you might do is put the Civic Guard right behind the Axeman, you know, as far forward as you can, and just let them. If they come to you, they come to you. They probably won't. I don't know, because the only way you can get close enough is by having the Civic Guard in front of the Axeman. At which point, they'll probably charge it, and you probably won't lose the Civic Guard, but they'll probably be close to death after the fight.
Yeah. Alright, I'll move my axeman forward then, and
Yep.
then stay behind it. So my
Yeah.
axeman should be able to go
One
right
more
up
north and then
here.
one northwest, or that. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And if they guard,
And then, okay. Then they can
Civic,
just fall in behind it.
uh, your Civic Guard could stay right where it is if it guards.
It could still be hit here, though.
Yeah, it could.
I think I'd rather stay
Yeah.
behind, so it's forced to hit the dwarf if it goes over here. Yeah,
Uh,
I'll back up behind
but
the
if they
dwarf
do decide to attack it, you got to give them some bait. If they decide to attack it with like the priest and the cav, then your axeman can swarm it. So if it guards right where it is, and then the other axeman falls in right behind that Civic Guard, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if it's in guard mode, it'll be a little safer.
Yeah. I mean,
Then my axeman on the right can follow up.
I would say your leftmost axeman, and
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
and then the right one can also kind of take a more position on the right flank. This way, if they do like decide to attack with the priest and charge with the cavalry, very low chance to lose the civic guard, and very high chance the cavalry gets swarmed and destroyed utterly.
Yeah.
Civic guards are cannon fodder, I suppose. Wait a second. What's the damage on this? 8. Oh, yeah, you could lose it if they get lucky. Although the cavalry is cursed. So it's probably fumbled. There's a small chance that it will die. I guess you might pull it back one tile if you really are worried about losing it.
Yeah, it's only a civic guard.
Alright, well, I would definitely strongly support it so that to deter them charging it and to make them pay dearly if they do. The other civic guard don't.
Oh, whoops.
No one do, but that's fine. That civic guard.
Where were you gonna suggest I put them?
More to the left, but that's fine actually, because if they move through the gap to the right, the civic guard is positioned to punish him for it.
Yeah.
And the other axeman that's on the right. Oh, it's not guarding, but it's out of movement. Your axeman there.
Yeah.
I'm guarded. Is that civic guard? Was it out of moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The closest he'll get.
They
only have 28 movement.
Oh, shoot. You know what you could do with that civic guard?
Yeah.
Right? You could pull it back left one. That would enable it to flank around to the left. If the cavalry charged in, it would still make it a little flank safer.
The civic guard on the left?
Yep.
Like move them to the bottom left?
Yep.
Next to the other axeman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should have, yeah. Still a small chance that'll tempt them to attack, but it's a little further away. And if the cavalry do charge there, which they can still do, then they're even more easily able to be surrounded.
Yeah.
So, it works. And they'll suffer flanking and stuff, but it'll be really bad for them. Don't forget that vampire spider, which is useful for webbing stuff.
Behind the dwarf axeman.
Could do that. It can move 5 tiles.
Or next to the... Yeah, I could put it next to the dwarf axeman.
It might get hit by the priest there, and it's not nearly as resistant as axeman, and it's less expendable than civic guards. Yeah. I might put it over near that white witch, since you probably just want to use its webbing touch in this battle, or have it run in and hit once where it can't be retaliated, like a flanking hit, or a final. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably put it near the white witch.
Like adjacent to it?
Yep.
Okay.
Should be able to go up north another tile. Yeah. Helps deter attacks on the white witch, but also it's more safe than if it was near the axeman, because you don't want the priest to go and throw whole spirit rays at it.
Yeah.
It'll survive it, but
might be able to hit the long swordsman.
The one that's on fire, or
The archers are on fire. The archers are about to burn to death anyway.
yeah.
But I mean the wounded longswordsman.
Oh, yeah, I forget your crossbow have incredible mobility because you're a druid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could definitely hit that long swordsman. You can move six
They could
tiles.
even they could get right within normal range of it actually. Get right next to Sulthor.
Yep.
Although well, that would only put them in danger of the cavalry and the priest.
And the longsword. I might fall in behind Sulthor.
Right. I guess the longswordman might not be killed by this.
Although couldn't I'd probably
Probably wouldn't be killed by it
yeah.
actually.
Probably have the axemen fill in that gap and then the crossbowmen behind them. Axemen are tough as nails.
Yeah, he can't quite get there though.
40-minute shoot. This is getting cut into two 20-something minute videos anyway, so go on, go on.
I'll move my X-Men as far forward as he can get it though.
And look at the axemen. One of them's got more XP than the other is about to level up. The center one has the most experience, so I'd probably move that to the front to make sure it levels up this fight.
Yeah, he can't though. He's
Yeah.
too slow.